Hello guys, thank you for being here. This is class number 2 from LU Public Safety Spanish class. The video for class number 1 it's already submitted on YouTube, so you can go and watch it. Before I continue with this video, I want to explain that I had to submit this video in times of 50 minutes every part of class number 2 because YouTube is not allowing me to submit videos from more than 25 minutes or more than that. So I decided to split the class in different videos that correspond to class number 2. So I recommend you to read the instructions before you watch the video, so make sure that the video that you're watching is from the class that you need to watch on. Okay, well, in the previous class number 1, we were talking about basic phrases, basic vocabulary, basic pronunciation, where we had more than 14 students in class online. In class number 2, we had less students, but we're waiting that for the next classes we're going to have more students. And the good thing here is that even though you are not in class, you are going to have the opportunity to watch the class after we deliver the class. Okay. So well, let's start. This is class number 2. Welcome to AU Public Safety Spanish class, Latinos Unidos of York, and let's start. In this class, we're going to talk about the pronunciation of the alphabet. Also, we're going to learn how to spell names, how to spell last names, and we are going to know different phrases that are in our book. So I need you to have your pen and notebook ready for you to take notes about the pronunciation, because then we're going to do different activities where you are going to send me those activities to my email or submit it on the platform. Also remember that we have Google Classroom, we have the YouTube channel, and we have the email. Okay, so in class number 1 you can see the personal information, my personal information, for you to contact me. Okay, if you need help. If you don't find video from class number 1, just tell me, hey teacher, I don't find video from class number 1, send me the link and I send you the link. Okay, you can use WhatsApp, you can use iMessage, you can use the email, right? So you can use the Google Classroom platform that we're using for this course. Let's start. I know that you're familiar with the alphabet. I could notice it in class number 2 with the students who were participating in that class, and they had great pronunciation on this one. So I know that you guys are going to have the same pronunciation as well. So let's practice. Repeat after me. A, B, C, Sh, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, L, M. Okay, let's do it again. A, B, C, Sh, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, L, M. Let's go with the second part. N, Ñ, Ñ, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Okay, so now you can practice the alphabet. If you want, you can stop the video, you can get back from the beginning, and you can start practicing the pronunciation, because you are going to use it for the activities that we have in this class. Okay, so let's continue. Here we have the key question, and it says, ¿Cómo deletreas tu nombre? ¿Cómo deletreas tu nombre? How do you spell your name? Okay, here we have 3 columns. We have different names, and we are going to learn how to spell it. Okay, so here we have 2 key questions. Number 1, what is your name? Because you are meeting the person by the first time, right? So, what is your name? ¿Cuál es tu nombre? Or, ¿Cómo te llamas? And these 2 questions, we were studying it in class number 1. So if you want, you can go back to class number 1 for you to practice, okay? ¿Cómo te llamas? Or ¿Cuál es tu nombre? Means, what's your name? Question number 2 that we're going to be using here is ¿Cómo deletreas tu nombre? How do you spell your name? ¿Cómo deletreas tu nombre? The name number 1 that we have here says Ana María García. So the question is, ¿Cómo te llamas? Ana María García. ¿Cómo deletreas tu nombre? A, N, A, M, A, R, I, A, G, A, R, C, I, A. Ana María García. Okay, let's continue. The same 2 questions for the name number 2. What were the questions? Question number 1. ¿Cómo te llamas? Or ¿Cuál es tu nombre? Very good. Question number 2. Excellent. ¿Cómo deletreas tu nombre? How do you spell your name? ¿Cómo deletreas tu nombre? Okay, let's practice. ¿Cómo te llamas? Pedro. ¿Cómo deletreas tu nombre? P, E, D, R, O. Pedro. Number 3. 2 questions. ¿Cómo te llamas? Josué. ¿Cómo deletreas tu nombre? J, O, S, U, E. Questions. ¿Cómo te? Excellent. ¿Cómo te llamas? Carlos. Question number 2. ¿Cómo deletreas tu nombre? C, A, R, L, O, S. Carlos. Very good. Question number 1. ¿Cómo te llamas? Very good. Sandra. ¿Cómo deletreas tu nombre? S, A, N, D, R, A. Sandra. Question number 1. What is it? Okay. ¿Cómo te llamas? Alexandra. A, L, E, X, A, N, D, R, A. Alexandra. Very good. How do you spell your name? ¿Cómo deletreas tu nombre? I did it. A, L, E, X, A, N, D, R, A. Alexandra. Very good. The last one. ¿Cómo deletreas tu nombre? How do you spell your name? J, U, A, N, P, A, B, L, O. If you notice, for the last one, I was not using the 2 questions. I went directly to question number 2. ¿Cómo deletreas tu nombre? Imagine that you already asked ¿Cómo te llamas? Right? Now it's your turn. So what we're going to do here is this activity. You're going to work with your partner and take papers, both your partner and you, take a paper with a pen or pencil, and you ask to your partner column number 2 with the 2 questions, ¿Cómo te llamas? And ¿Cómo deletreas tu nombre? Once you have the 2 questions, you are going to ask to your partner the 2 questions, and your partner has to spell column number 2, and then your partner is going to ask you the 2 questions, and you are going to spell column number 3. In this way, we're going to practice, right? So how to spell the names, but you need to take into consideration that first you need to practice and practice and practice the alphabet in Spanish, okay? So this is the first activity that we're going to have. I need you to do it, guys. Write it down. If you see that your partner is doing something wrong, so you cross it. If your answer was fine, you give a check mark, okay? That it's correct. Very good. So you evaluate yourself. That's how we would do it, okay? So now here you have your books, and we're going to focus on page number 3, okay? So, but for this, I'm going to stop the video here, and I'm going to do the second part from class number 2, okay? See you there.